right up front. Let me tell you something you feel before you can even put it into words. The moment you hit play on the Arc Ultra, the whole room changes. Before anything else, take a moment to check the current price and stock, because soundbars this capable move fast once people hear what they actually do. This is for the kind of person who doesn't just watch or listen, you experience your content. You've sat through soundtracks that feel flat, dialogue that gets lost, explosions that don't land the way they should. You read on with setups that sort of work. You want sound that feels intentional, immersive, and effortlessly spacious. Once you feel what Dolby Atmos actually means in your room, anything less starts to feel like something you once tolerated. You probably knew it was time the last time you heard a scene that should have blown you away and it didn't. Maybe the bass felt thin. Maybe voices sounded distant. Maybe you turned up the TV volume just to hear whispers and lost clarity in the process. That is when it hits you. Your visuals are amazing, but the sound doesn't match. That is not just a mismatch, that is a lost opportunity to actually feel every moment. Using this every day gives you a confidence you don't even think about, it just happens. You hit play and the room fills. Dialogue is crisp and clear without shouting over explosions. Music doesn't just play, it lives around you. Ambient effects drift in space with purpose. That is the emotional punch Dolby Atmos delivers when done right, not as gimmick, but as presence. Picture real life with it, movie nights that finally feel cinematic without hauling gear around. Games where you actually hear direction and detail, like footsteps behind you or whispers above and around you. Music that blooms with depth and dimension instead of sitting flat at the front. Everyday viewing just feels richer because every session feels complete, not cut short by lackluster sound. The performance here isn't about fancy numbers. It is about how you feel when your content finally sounds the way it was meant to. That is the difference between just playing something and being in something. If you even half on the fence, don't let weird price swings or stock dips be your hesitation. Soundbars like this get snapped up quickly once people realize what they're missing. You hear rich, layered sound everywhere. Dialogue stays clear without strain. Explosions feel impactful, not muddy. Music feels wide and expressive. Every moment feels intentionally alive. It is more substantial than basic soundbars. You want space that matches its capability. At some point, you stop cycling through comparisons and just choose the sound experience you already feel in your head. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you put off and later regret. Check the price, see if it is in stock, and bring home a soundbar that finally honors the depth of every movie, game, and track you care about.